we are also taking steps to reopen travel. We've highlighted before that we are establishing green lanes with several countries. We've established with China, and we are continuing our negotiations and discussions with other countries so as to broaden these green lane arrangements. In addition, as we do this, we expect more travelers coming back to Singapore. We will now put in place a new requirement to test all incoming travelers, on top of the stay-home notice requirement that is already in place. So all new incoming travelers from the date of 17 June 2359, with effect from that time, all will be subject to test towards the end of their SHN. In addition, because we are continuing to monitor the situation in different countries, the risk of importation from abroad, it varies from country to country because various countries and regions are at various stages of putting in place effective systems to control the infection. So we will also adjust our border measures to take into account these differences in risk. In particular, for travelers entering Singapore from specific countries and regions, specifically Australia, Brunei, Hong Kong, Japan, Macau, mainland China, New Zealand, Republic of Korea, Taiwan, and Vietnam. For travelers entering Singapore from 17th of June 2359 and have remained in these places which I just cited in the last consecutive 14 days prior to their entry in Singapore, we will allow them to serve the stay-home notice at their place of residence instead of a dedicated facility. And finally, we will make one other change on our border measures and travel arrangements. For all up to now, the cost of tests and the cost of SHN facilities have been borne by the government. But looking ahead, as we expand or as we reopen for more travel, we will want to move to a more sustainable position. And so, again, for all inbound and outbound travelers who enter Singapore from 17th of June 2359 and leave Singapore from 17 June 2359, they will be required to pay for their COVID-19 test. In addition, for those who have to serve their SHN in a dedicated facility, if you are not a Singaporean or permanent resident, then you will have to pay for the full cost of the SHN facility as well.